3 for 32 India in dire straits at the moment, and Vinod Kambli comes to the wicket to join Navjot Sidhu. Vinod Kambli has a fine average in one-day cricket, but he'll have to improve on that today because India need a big knock from him. Because at the moment, the Zimbabwe team is right on top.
Well, this was really not pitched up for the drive, but Mohammad Azharuddin committed onto the front foot, then finding himself a little bit locked. He had to open out and not able to control that. Look at him, just playing it up in the air, the ball stopping on him somewhat, but he was committed onto the front foot.
Nicely played by Sidhu into the gap at mid-wicket, and this should go all the way to the fence because he's really timed that one sweetly.
But this is a fast outfield here at Green Park in Kanpur, and Navjot Singh Sidhu now gaining in confidence. This is not an easy shot to play the flick wide of mid-on, and you need to be in form, you need to be confident of yourself to be able to play that shot.
That's beautifully stroked by Kambli, straight down the ground, and once it beat the bowler, it was 4 runs all the way. Lovely piece of timing.
Vinod Kambli uses a very, very heavy bat, and he's got several grips on that handle over there. Becomes a very thick handle, and you can see how effective that heavy bat is. Not much of a follow-through over there. Very, very good timing.
Over pitched, and that was hit back to Brian Strang. One just gets the impression that it carried all the way.
Well, Brian Strang does have a very well disguised slower one. That's how he got Mohammad Azharuddin, and he had Vinod Kambli here playing a little too soon.
Down the track comes Kambli and plays it beautifully over mid-on to the pitch of the ball and going through with the shot. So welcome boundary for India, 56 for 3.
They do have plenty of players down the line who can bat. Run rate 3.14. Should be looking at 2. It's well run. Good placement once again. Fielder got there a little quicker this time.
Paul Strang trying to give a lot of air to his deliveries. So far not amongst the wickets, but has definitely bowled really well throughout this World Cup.
That's a good shot, beautifully placed.
It's good to get onto that bad ball. It's really short, doesn't have a mid on there, it's really short. Kambli going on the back foot, watching it till the very end, playing it beautifully into that vacant area of long on.
A bit of good fortune there for Kambli. Inside edge, but it's finished up being well placed.
Well, it's quantity and not the quality that matters in one-day cricket. As you see, Kambli wanting to drive it onto mid-on, take inside edge. A good ball. That's a very good line that Strang has bowled all throughout.
That's the 50 partnership between Kambli and Sidhu.
Well, these two consolidating the position for India. Picking up the right balls, keeping the scoreboard moving. Ones and twos, not letting the bowler get on top of them.
Just over the bowler's head and well placed in the end.
Nicely struck, getting a little bit of room. Ball pitched further away from the batsman. Getting on right up top of that. On the rise, but we can see that didn't go really very high as much as Kambli would have intended. As Ian has been saying earlier, that it will be really difficult to hit it on the up. But anyways, a good shot, fetching 4 runs.
Excellent placement again, really making the fieldsman hustle out there.
That's a marvellous piece of fielding, a full toss from Stephen Peel. Well, both the spinners from Zimbabwe are not really trying to bowl quick, but give a bit of air, pushing the ball through in, not really quick. And there we see a marvellous piece of fielding, a certain 4 cut it to just 2.
Well hit. Just short of the boundary rope.
Using his feet really well, Vinod Kambli. Getting right on top of the ball with the swing. Straight over the bowler's head. It's a superb shot. And that is what the crowd wants.
Boundary has brought up the century for India. And Vinod Kambli now nearing his half-century, and it's been a quick one too. Strike rate is excellent, and he has hit straight. It's been a feature of his play that when he's hit the ball in the air, he's hit it straight down the ground.
That's the safest place on a cricket field, is to play over the bowler's head. And when you do that, you're always playing with the open bat, full face of the bat. You're playing straight. And the follow-through is coming perfect.
So it's a race to the half-century for the 2 Indian batsmen.
Good for the Indian side that both the players who are not in good form at all have at least chipped in with their 40s to the side. That's very important that these two carry the Indian innings. Spinners at both ends. Are very good players. Spin bowling, use their feet really well. Doing rightly is to get right on top of the ball, smother the spin, and play straight.
Just when you consider that Sidhu is an opening batsman, he's got very good footwork to the spinners, quickly down the track, and looks very confident in playing the spinners.
As he uses his feet, and the best part about him is that he's not scared of playing his shots either out along the ground or over the top.
Warren Strang up from long on. Good fielding.
Getting back to Sidhu, he is played more at number 3 than the opening slot for India in the one-day games.
Kamble's looking for his 50. It's good fielding once again. It's 108 for 3. There's 50 for Vinod Kambli.
That's an innings of character by Vinod Kambli. Absolutely marvelous, coming in a position when India were 32 for 3. Maintaining a good strike rate as well, 50 or 56 balls. Should be looking forward to go for 100. Consolidate the Indian position further.
And now there's double pleasure in this over for the Indian fans. The second half century.
Sidhu coming in to open for India after a long time. All the time playing at number 3. Didn't play the earlier game due to injury. Has carried his bat through. Both of them shown a lot of character and consolidate the position for India, adding 80 runs for the 4th wicket. I would always feel that the captains generally are looking for that 125-30 mark in 30 overs. The Indian captain might be feeling short about 15 or 20, but then the early loss of wickets have not really affected the later on situation for India.
The job for Vinod Kambli now is to go on and try and make it 3 figures, as is the job for his partner. Man out there, and he's dropped it. Stephen Peel will be mortified.
Straightforward chance. Wasn't difficult at all. Had to just move out a few yards onto his right. Full toss from Stephen Peel. Thank you, said Kambli didn't connect it well. I'll say quite a simple catch, straight to his hand, and what a drop.
Another single for Sindhu, and that's the 100 partnership. So both these batsmen, Kambli and Sidhu, doing a wonderful job for India after India lost those 3 wickets early on with only 32 on the board. And Sunny with the quarter-final coming up. This should be very good news for India.
It is, no question about it, because both Kambli and Sidhu have been short of runs. Sidhu, in fact, has not been in the Indian team for the past couple of games. So this partnership, very, very important, not just from the team's point of view, but also from the individual point of view. Kambli's had some problems after that belligerent knock against the West Indians. He hasn't scored runs, so they all need an outing there, more so Kambli and Sidhu.
Well, any batsman would tell you that it's always good to have runs under your belt, especially when you go out next time around, because you are a lot more confident. You're prepared to take on the bowling a lot quicker than you would do when you're not in nick. So with both these batsmen getting half centuries, the Indian team management should be very happy. Beautifully played by Kambli here. Waited on it, opened the face of the blade and got the placement absolutely right, square of the wicket on the offside. 138 for 3. Well, this is the second time in quick succession that Vinod Kambli has been put down, and the Zimbabweans might well rue this drop chance.
Well, Campbell took that excellent catch to get rid of Mohammad Azharuddin diving forward, and this is, in cricketing parlance, a sitter.
Sidhu down the track this time. Cannot hit the ball out of the ground, straight into the hands of the long-off fielder. Heat streak, and finally Paul Strang picks up a wicket. So Sidhu gone, 174 for 4.
Well, Sidhu finally losing patience, and as we said earlier, he's not quite happy trying to hit against the spin this time. Although he got hold of it, he wasn't able to clear that fielder at a long off. But he's played a valuable hand for India. Navjot Singh Sidhu out for 80, India 174 for 4.